Check, 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 check. Hello and welcome to Steel Valley Soccer Game of the Week, Part 2. We are here in Canfield to see the Avonworth team from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania come take on your Canfield Cardinals. Unfortunately for Avonworth, a couple of their top players out with injury. Most notably, number 36, Fiona Mahan, who we're going to talk about a little bit later. But for right now, enjoy the sounds of the game until the starting lineups.
Education and Administration of Canfield High School, we would like to welcome you to Canfield High School Stadium for tonight's soccer match featuring our guests, Avonworth High School and Canfield High School. In order to make tonight's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials, coaches, administrators, authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's match memorable by respecting the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this match have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The officials are Zach Kinsey, Jim Antes, and Holly Hairholes in the center. Now let's meet the teams. First, the visiting Avonworth Lady Antelopes. First, the reserves. Freshmen number 1 and 14, Gianna DiAugustine. Freshman number 20, Mina Mason. Sophomore number 2, Julia Nardozzi. Sophomore number 9, Reese Birad. Sophomore number 16, Sydney Stahl. Sophomore number 17, Carolyn Kelleher. Sophomore number 31, Alyn O'Neill. Sophomore number 33, Thea Wessner. Junior number 15, Elliot Stiving. And junior number 26, Grace Ernlich. And now the starters. Freshman number 12, Nora Sullivan. Freshman number 18, Sylvie Smith. Freshman number 24, Jordan Christ. Freshman number 37, Makita Draco. Freshman number 38, Lucy Zakalahidi. Sophomore number 4, Megan Obersteiner. Junior number 21, Bria Loneshko. Junior number 23, Sydney Langford. Senior number 27, in goal, Elena Zimmerman. Senior number 8, Greta O'Brien. And senior number 22, Alicia Padalino. The Lady Antelopes are coached by J.C. Mahan and assisted by Emil Earhart, Olivia Parsons, Vince Burns, and Bill Petrina. And now, your Canfield Lady Cardinals. Freshman number 17, Olivia Bianco. Freshman number 28, Olivia Brookhart. Freshman number 10, Madeline Gray. Freshman number 25, Carissa Hill. Sophomore number 33, Kira Fair. Sophomore number 9, Lila Gray. Sophomore number 20, Kelsey Looney. Sophomore number 4, Sydney Rakers. Junior number 6, Elise Kovach. Junior number 24, Mia Dingman. Junior 21, Addie Toth. And now for tonight's starters. Sophomore number 29, Gabriella Orr. Junior number 2, Loriana Janone. Junior number 11, Gianna Marino. Junior number 7, Carlin McCormick. Junior number 15, Hallie DePorser. Junior number 19, Lexi DePorser. Senior number 3, in goal, Lolo Paget. Senior number 12, Larissa Palazzi. Senior captain number 13, Marissa Marino.
righty, welcome back after a little hiccup there. We got talking to both coaches throughout the week, and Phil Simone was a little bit tight-lipped about formations and starters today. I think he's really trying to show something here. They played to a 4-4 tie last year when they went to Avonworth, and that's just about the only time they've played in their history. Take a look at some of their formations. First, Canfield, which may or may not be 100% correct. Looking for Janone and Toporser, their two goal scorers up top. In the back, they usually have Wahib and Paris either in defense or midfield. I'd make an educated guess. Might have guessed wrong. But coming out in a 3-5-2 or possibly something similar with a lot of midfielders to clog up that central area. On the Avonworth side, they go a 4-3-3 traditionally. Looking for the three up top of Greco, Obersteiner, and Sullivan to be their goal scorers. He was very complimentary of Padalino in the back. Number 22 for the Antelopes. It should be a very good game. Avonworth comes in 5-5-1, where Canfield is 8-2. The weather tonight has been very cooperative. At 82 degrees and partly cloudy, sun setting, so it's probably going to cool down just a little bit for the players out there. The anticipation of the opening kickoff. And we're off, looking to play it up quickly. You have the Avonworth in the white uniforms and Canfield in their black pink out game uniforms. Gets it across, could be dangerous, didn't get to her. Oh, we got an offsides call. He's not noticing it. Now he does.
Free kick for Canfield.
As always, we're here with our cameraman, Chris Platten. Chris, how you doing today? He's doing great, man of many words. So far, the ball's been Canfield's half for the majority of the time. I mean, it's only been less than 2 minutes, but still coming out strong, Avonworth. It's a great event every year. See a lot of people wearing pink for the pink out game, raising money for the Susie Komen breast cancer awareness. As we always say, we want to thank our sponsors. You see the Mahoning Valley High School Soccer Coaches Association. That's a mouthful. Want to thank them for their contribution to what we do. Lino Heeb off of a face, it looked like. Going out for another Cardinal throw-in. A good crowd here. I like it when they only open one side of the stands and allow people to feel like there's, more here than spread all the way out with both sides.
Corner kick.
But our first corner kick of the game. Enjoyed by the Cardinals. See what they have. Coach Phil Simone in his 4,000th year. Just over, and that's our first goal. That Lexi Toporser gets on the board. Just over 3 minutes into the game. Wow, first free kick, first goal. Lena Wahib, one of the more veteran defenders for the Cardinals. Between her and Ava Paris locking down the defense. Little skip pass. That's 19 Lexi Toporser and 15 Haley Toporser on the same side. Antelopes earned their first corner kick of the game. As you're watching, if you have any scores that don't go down on the bottom of the screen when we put them up, definitely text us, 330-333-0027. Let us know which games and what scores. Headed somewhat out, but still in the dangerous area. Still not controlled until Ava Paris got it. Plays it up to 19, Lexi Toporser, and they're on the counter. They've got numbers up. Ooh, if she would have turned to her right, she had a couple of players, but still Janone on the run. She can get this ball across. This is going to be good for them. She holds up, keeps possession. It's good defensive play by the Antelopes. Getting back on defense and strength. Earlier today, our game, JFK versus Harding Boys. Sebastian O'Brien earned the Player of the Game moniker and T-shirt and free pizza from Papa John's, courtesy of... Hold on one second. As the play breaks out my talk. They say play on. Sorry, let me complete my thought. That was Kyle Betts helping us out with Papa John's Pizza. I want to thank DG Perry CPA as well as one of our bronze sponsors. Out of bounds throw for the Cardinals. Got some spirited parents out there. That's Gabriella Orr, who got the start today, who I guessed it was between one and another. But as the ball goes out for a throw-in, let's take a look at Fiona Mahan. She was All-American, All-State first team, U17 national team camp player. She's committed to Alabama, but unfortunately tore her ACL September 1st. So according to those, she's going to have her surgery and hopefully back out on the field for Alabama in the spring. All the best luck and wishes to her and her recovery. It's a very decorated player. And they also had a senior last year when these two met. Went to Florida Gulf Coast. Get some playing time there, hopefully. But I believe she had 30 goals. Mahan had 27 last year. You want to go look at those highlights, go to Max Preps, and you see some of them up there. Gives it Das Boot. Headed out again as they do. Let's look at Ava Paris of Canfield. First team all district, all conference, Steel Valley Soccer Elite 11, all county. It's part of a defensive unit that had 12 shutouts and committed to YSU, Division I YSU. So lots of talent out there on the field today. Let's see how it breaks out so far. Cardinals with the first blood, 1-0. Gives it just a little boot out of bounds. Reset. Looks like Taporsa gets it on her left foot. Shot and a save. Earlier game, Avonworth and Canfield boys played to a 2-2 tie. Coach Simone was very complimentary of the Avonworth team. Oh, we got the old flip throw. Coming together, nothing in it for me. But they're going to call a PK. That looked like both players going into a 50-50 challenge. Nobody won the ball. Just over 10 minutes in, we have our first bit of controversy. See if Lolo Padgett can get the stop here. One of the toughest things to do on a soccer field. And she does. Well done by Lolo Padgett getting the ball and out for a goal kick. Well, we have an early leader and the player of the game. What do you think, Chris?
Yes.
Well said. I believe that deserves a for getting that stop. This is about a 50-yard pass right there. Oh, that probably was a foul, but not called. Out of bounds for a throw-in. And that's a huge momentum shift right there. You go from getting a PK like, oh yeah, we're going to level this, to it's still 1-0 and you had a great chance.
Das Boot.
Trying to use all my sounds today. Gets up there to Lorelai Janone. Excuse me, Loriana Janone, excuse me.
Free kick for Avonworth.
Referee right on it. Third foul against the Cardinals. That's not a save, is it, Chris?
It depends who you talk to, Tim. In my opinion, no.
All right, we're not going to put it down as one. I guess if she wasn't there, it might have rolled into the net, but it just feels wrong.
I don't necessarily like that definition of a save.
Correct. Hey, did we agree on something? Dan's not here to disagree, so yep, that's what it is from now on. Down to 26 and a half minutes left in the first. 1-0 Canfield. Lexi Taporser,
Number 9, Reese Garrett.
the leading scorer for them, has 8 goals and 3 assists. Just added her 9th. It's a great find, great turn. The connecting passes here. She could beat one player. Wants it on her stronger right foot, takes the shot. Right at her. Second save for Avonworth keeper Elena Zimmerman, senior. I feel like this game, the ball has spent more time off the field than on the field. Lots and lots of throw-ins, corner kicks, and goal kicks. And a saved PK by Lolo Padgett keeps us a 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Gianna Marino playing a strong central mid. Looks like all the younger Travel League team has made it here. Nice win by Gabriella Orr. Gets it off to the right. Is that Lena Wahib trying to get it across? Cannot, goes out for a goal kick. Let's take a look at Mahan again from Avonworth. 27 goals, 23 assists last year as a junior. 2-time state runner-up, district champ, regional champ. Like, things are a little bit different in PA, but just about the equivalent. Wonderful player going on to Alabama. Nice control, gets it to Marino. Nice turn. Or gets it to Porser. Shot and wide. First shot not unframed by the Cardinals. They're getting a lot of good play in their attacking third. Looks like Marino's been the catalyst in the middle. Thank God for air conditioning. Sorry, Chris. Avonworth put some space and some numbers up. Semi won by Lena Wahib. Kicked out by Lena Wahib. Janone on the ball. Brings it to her left, takes a shot, and a save. Didn't really test the keeper there, but I have a feeling that a couple of those under her belt and she'll be able to chip one over. We want to shout out the Harding girls team. Went up to North Canton Hoover and beat the Vikings 3-1. Big win for them in their program. Coach Kevin Brown doing an amazing job this year. Kind of made it sound like he didn't do a great job other years. Not what I meant. On the other side of things, Fitch boys 6-0 over East Lake North. United Local 8-0 against Matthews, with Maddox Andrea getting 6 goals today.
Free kick for Canfield.
It's a tough position to be in as an outside defender. You're moving into the corner. You really have no options. You don't really want to pull it back into the middle because if pressure's there, they'll take it right off you. I'm going to pause the clock to get it up with the official clock. Now another corner kick.
Corner kick for Canfield.
Scored on the last one. Let's see what they do here.
As we prepare for this corner kick, not only is today Canfield's annual Pink Out fundraiser day, but it is also Canfield Soccer Community Soccer Day. When halftime arrives, all members of the Canfield Community Soccer teams are asked to come to the field.
Oh, could be again. Oh, shot and a save. Fourth save so far for Zimmerman. It's a great find, switching fields. Number 7, Carlin McCormick. Back into the middle for Marino. Back for Wahib. Left footed gets it across, but another one directly to her. I feel like those are like depth charges. You just want to see, where it's at. Oh. And eventually you're going to get that one that goes up over her head. Or I jinxed her. One of the two. Ava Paris plays it out. Goes for a longer ball. Can't find a black shirt. Canfield retains. Tough position. Straight to the keeper. I'm sure there's an official rules expert that we could talk to that knows about these things, what constitutes a save or not. I would say I know what it is, but I'd be lying. Great diagonal ball, great possession. Just not on the same page with the turn. I'm going to assume that's a cross. Out for a goal kick. 17 and change to go. 1-0 Canfield. So far, I would say that Canfield enjoyed the majority of the possession and is leading the shots category 7-1. I should do one there. Got blocked. And that was the PK. Lots of space in the middle if they can get it to Marino. They do. Antelopes swarming. Fair on the ball. Yeah, but that hand up to stop the momentum of the opposing player, that'll be a foul every time. It's Canfield's 4th foul of the game. Shout out to Niles Boys getting a 5-1 win over Lordstown today. Big win for Coach Bussey. And an outside defender's getting wide. Finds her. From one to Porser. No, not to another to Porser. AR getting out of the way quickly. Unlucky for them. She works backwards and gets back to it. I'm sure both coaches would like a little more control in passing the feet, as it's been sort of an erratic play here for the last couple of minutes. It just dawned on me that you have a 3-syllable mascot, Antelopes. They got to call them something. They call them Lopes. Dangerous ball in. Cleanly played out. I believe that's number 9 for the Antelopes. Reese Barat. I think we got the same problem we had when Champion played, the light numbers on the light jerseys. They're subbing in. That's the other thing, too, that I never thought about until recently is ponytails covering up the number or even the name. So if you have a professional athlete with a longer hair and they've got their name there, it'd be better if they put the name lower below the number. It'd make more sense. My name's Tim, and welcome to my TED Talk. Good switch of the field here. They're looking to get it back inside, getting some space in the middle. Marino on the ball. Doesn't quite get it there. That's number 4, Megan Oversteiner over here. Winning it cleanly.
Das Boot.
Souvenir for a fan.
Free kick for Canfield.
Might be 37, Makeda Greco. Freshman with the handball. Nice attempt at a wall pass there. Just some stifling defense. Could be 23, Sydney Langford, the junior defender. Nice turn, gets a kick. Not quite cleared. Still not quite cleared. Nice shield of the ball and lets it go out of bounds. Just at about 11 and a half minutes to go in the first half. If you're just tuning in, Canfield scores for just over 3 minutes into the game. Lexi Toporser finds the back of the net on a corner kick. And just about 10 minutes later, Lolo Paget stops the PK for the only shot taken by the Lopes. Both teams probably not playing their normal style. A little bit hectic in the attacking third for Canfield. Nothing really starting for Avonworth. Both probably want to control it and keep possession wide as much as possible. Calling a handball. Could be dangerous. Who's going to take this one? Nice shot and save. And that ball had a little dip to it at the end. That might be number 8, Greta O'Brien. I might have named her last time. She gets it, finds Lexi Toporser onto her left foot. Cuts it back, takes a shot and a save. 7th save. Avonworth keeper, Elena Zimmerman. Looking for that space out there. Would have been the right pass. Looks like Greco looking forward. Obersteiner closest to it. Lets it go out for a Lopes throw. They'll do it again in a minute as they sub in. I do want to thank the members of the booth up here with me from Canfield. Do a great job.
12, Nora Sullivan, and number 18, Sylvie Smith.
Yes. Do a great job of announcing players, so I don't have to worry about the names and the numbers. Lopes are enjoying a very young team right now. If you look at the roster in front of me, lots of freshmen and sophomores. Tons of freshmen and sophomores. And I will say this was one of the first games we've been to this year where there's a full JV game before. Lots of teams in the area are not having them. Numbers are down, but quality of soccer still remains. As a coach, you look at, is the 4-3-3 work, and are you able to incorporate both sides of the field here? Haven't gotten much pressure up there. Well, won by Lena Wahib. Up to Lexi Toporser. Yeah.
Free kick for Canfield.
Quickly taken. Lots of space. She beats one player. She's in. Trying to do so on her left foot. She's got to drop if she needs. Nah, nothing in that one. One more pass. Ooh, they had her. Both teams look kind of confused. Throw in Lopes. 5.5 minutes to go. Stay tuned for our player of the game. Look at our social media, see who wins it. Sponsored by Papa John's Pizza and Kyle Betts. Doesn't seem like either team is really controlling the ball. Here we go. A couple of passes to feet, get it up the field. Smartly left out.
Goal kick for Avonworth. Coming in for Avonworth. Number 24, Jordan Christ. Number 4, Megan Obersteiner. And in for Canfield, number 10, Madeline Gray. Free kick for Canfield.
Can't play advantage on an out of bounds throw. That would have been nice to have for Canfield.
My mistake.
Off the side of the foot, but stays in Cardinal possession. Gianna Marino with the throw. Up and over him. Shot. Saved. I feel like Canfield's just having some difficulty in that attacking third. They get the space, and it's a little disjointedness. Not a lot of connectivity up there to make the passes here and there. That small, accurate passes so they can turn and take a shot. But I do like that the Lopes are playing it short, keeping possession. And as I say that. Oh, nice turn. Pass. Oh, just a bit outside. Under 2 minutes. We're a little bit behind on our timer, but barring anything crazy, looks like it'll be a 1-0 lead for Canfield going into halftime.
Remains in the half.
Just that little bit right there, just not being able to connect to a pass, just kind of trying to kick it into an area and hope something good happens and not really controlling the ball and passing the feet and making it happen. I think both teams are suffering from a little bit of that. Wouldn't call that a shot or a save. All right, listen to the sounds of the game as we go away for halftime.
Canfield soccer team members, please assemble yourselves with your coaches or team parents and come onto the field at this time. Also a reminder, our concession stand is still open. And I believe there are still some items available at the bake sale for the Pink Out fundraiser.
All righty, let's take a look at the halftime stats. When we take a look at shot percentage, we're talking about total shots compared to shots on target. And I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate for Avonworth. They are shooting 100% on the PK, just happened to be saved by Lolo Paget, senior goalkeeper from Canfield. 80% shot percentage for them. On the Canfield side, they have only missed, let me take that back, 90%. They've only missed one shot that has not been on target. Now, some of them are like little lollipops, but nothing crazy. Corners, fouls, all kind of looks the same, but the biggest scoreline difference right now is that one at the very bottom. Waiting on the people in yellow to get out on the field. Need that round thing too. There it is. Changing sides. Look like they have changed over to a 4-3-3, or maybe that's what they were in originally. Now take a look at the top of your screen if you want to go take a look at all of the stuff that we do, our top 5 teams, players to watch, any interesting goals or saves or great plays that go on. Check our social media at Steel Valley SVS on Instagram, X or Twitter, YouTube page. We have 509 subscribers. Lots of stuff going on. Speaking of lots of stuff going on, looks like they have a nice setup there, but just a tad off sides. Just put her flag down, took a look at him. It's okay. I feel like everything wants to go straight forward instead of playing it, across the field. Ooh, nice little flick on there. Throw in for the Lopes. Want to thank North Jackson Hydraulics, our gold tier member. Everything that they do for us allows this to be possible. If you got nothing better to do, it is September 29th, I believe, that the Purdue Fort Wayne Mastodons will be coming to YSU. Former Canfield player Macy Toporser on that team. You're saying that's a throw or a kick? That is a kick. Needs that little adjustment there. Must have a big leg. Everyone's on the back post ready to go. Looks like they're outnumbered, though. Does not get there. And that little bit right there.
Free kick for Canfield.
I think playing to the people in the stands O's got that foul call. Lots of speed. Janelle gets it. She get it across. Probably gonna. Nope.
Goal kick for Avonworth.
I guessed wrong. I feel like the Lopes are taking their time here. No sense of urgency yet. It's Kayla McCormick on the ball for Canfield. It's Greco. Nice turn. Fires it up the line. It's probably going to stay in. I feel like for the Canfield defenders, it's probably hard to get into a rhythm right now. Not having a lot of time with the ball or, you know, really having to call into action so far. It's a great switch. Good play by the Canfield defender on the outside. It's Gianna Marino sizing up an outside pass just over the head. As the ball goes out, let's take a look at that weather bug again. 82 at the start of the game, now down to 76, and the moon is out. I may be slowly going crazy in the booth by myself here. What do you think, Chris?
To be honest, Tim, I've had to just drown you out the last 5 or so minutes because you're just rambling like a madman.
Correct.
No, you're doing a fantastic.
Hey, you don't have to patronize me, bud. Ooh, that's a heck of a throw. We got a big switch option here down at the bottom of the field. Decide not to take it. Great win by Ava Paris. We can clear some cobwebs out there. But it's a little bit different from last year. I think last year when we did a game, the Cardinals, they'd win the ball like this right here. They'd win it, and they'd control it. And it would go to a player on the ground to feed. Not necessarily just kind of popped up into an area. Oh, probably caught an elbow to the stomach. Got a player down. Gonna pause this one. Maybe just got the wind knocked out of her. Got to catch that again.
During this injury timeout, I would like to invite all of you to an event to support the high school soccer teams October 6th from 12 until 6 at the Post Office Pub in Mineral Ridge.
For those just joining, we are 1-0 Canfield, scoring in the 36th minute of the first half. Lexi Taporser found the back of the net off a corner kick, and then 10 minutes later, Lolo Paget stops a PK. And that's where we stand right now.
Coming in for Canfield, number 43, Kira Fair.
Kiera Fair coming in. Another shot and save. It's the 9th save for Avonworth keeper Elena Zimmerman. Yeah, we'll call that one a save. Internal dialogue in my head. There we go. Ball on the ground, looking for feet. Got one pass, and then
Das Boot.
Lopes have numbers. Nicely done by Lena Wahib. Smart vet play on the outside. Just a little bump right before the ball gets to you. Keep him off balance. Nice job of switching fields. Just unable to get there. Foul on the Cardinals. While they set the ball, I want to thank that my favorite athletes had no games, no cross-country meets, no travel ball, club, nothing this weekend. So able to be here for 2 games because of that. I want to thank whoever makes this possible for me. I will say the score might be 1-0 on the field, but here in the booth, it is 3-0 Steel Valley Soccer. Wasps not able to get on the board yet. I happened to kill him with a duster that I found on the floor. First time the defense has been called in action really in the second half, and kind of in the first as well. With only 1 shot on goal, and that being a PK, Avonworth really have not been able to get possession up in their attacking third. With nothing happening there, it's just kind of been just a pinball game in the middle of the field. Nice turn if she can control it, get it to feet. Luckily, bounces off defender. Left foot, shot, saved. It's the 12th shot and the 11th on goal. I wonder how the official stats that coaches take, I wonder how close we are to it, if not right on it. Nice turn by Lena Wahia. She can get it there. No way, says Marissa Marino. Or Ava Paris. back. Nice turn. Just right back into pressure, unfortunately for them. I think Lena Wahid might need a sub if I was coach.
Coming in for Avonworth, number 17, Carolyn Kelleher. Number 26, Grace Umlich. And number 33, Thea Westner.
Nice turn. Just can't connect that pass. That's Marissa Marino. Probably not the pass she wanted. Directly out of bounds. Throw in for the Lopes.
Free kick Canfield.
Das
Just a das. Like right there. You're not getting pressured all that hard. Just a little bit of a controlled pass to keep possession. Move it up the field. You put a couple of those together, and I think they're going to have a better chance. Thrown for the Cardinals. Thrown for the Lopes. Another throw-in. The old flip throw. Going out for a goal kick.
Goal kick for Canfield.
We'll say that's a shot. Just not on target. Second shot of the game for the Antelopes. Antelopes, right, Chris? Subs getting ready to come in, but none of the refs see him. All right, now you got some. Well, now you don't have any space, but not the play you wanted. Without being too mean here, this has been a sloppy game. Neither team is enjoying a lot of possession and a lot of passing. You know, you're watching a pretty quality game. I mean, there's a lot of talent on the field, but just no one's really getting it onto their foot and controlling it. Looks like some subs are in. People are moving around. Handball.
Free kick for Canfield.
Oh, it's a nice ball in. It's going to get it over and through. Not quite there. Shot and save. Nice combination play. Looks like they've moved Ava Paris up to an outside wing. That looks cool. Foul to me. Looks like she kind of got the ball on that one. Happened to follow through to the player. Who are we going to see take this one? Nineteen and a half minutes left to go in the second half. Goal. Chris, you see a number on that one?
I missed it.
At the fundraiser, we will also have basket raffles as well as more tickets for the wheelbarrow.
Let's say maybe that's
Full fun
11.
stuff.
Well, I believe that was.
Top net is the best net.
The goal scorer there was Carlin McCormick. It's a pretty good free kick. Top net being the best net, absolutely. The most dangerous score in soccer, being up 2 goals. Handball against the Antelopes. What are they selling down there? Is that Chick-fil-A?
Unfortunately, it is Arby's.
Rats. Eighth foul against Canfield on the day. know what we should do? We should take the boom mic and just start pointing it and see what conversations we could pick up from like 50 yards away.
In for Avonworth, number 9, Reese Barrett. Number 37, Nikita Draco. And number 18, Selby Smith.
Nicely controlled. Who's that? That's Ava Paris. Takes a shot. Just wide.
Goal kick for Avonworth.
That's only the second shot that has not been on frame out of the 15 that they've taken today. As they're doing that, if you have any scores that we don't have, Columbiana Maplewood, Grand Valley Conneaut, text our SVS score phone number 330-333-0027. She'll never turn it inside. We try to teach that to the younger folks that tracking back like that, she's always going to pass that one outside. Right, Chris?
That's right, Tim. I wouldn't at all say that you were delusional for saying that.
Oh.
Goal kick for Avonworth.
Canfield getting kind of dangerous, getting a lot more pressure up in the attacking third. I think Paris over there on the outside, and I believe they move Lexi Toporser back to like a attacking center mid, letting her make her runs from a little bit deeper. Hannah Wahib with the win. There's some passing together. Ish. Well, one, number 10, Madeline Gray.
Free kick.
A little bit aggressive. I think that foul call could have went either way. As in foul or no foul.
Goal kick for Avonworth. Coming in for Canfield, number 6, Elise Kovach.
The Vuvuzela coming out. 12 and a half minutes to go. 2-0. Could easily be 2-1 if not for the PK stop by Lolo Paget. We start thinking about our player of the game, some people that are involved. There's goal scorer Lexi Toporser, goal scorer Carlin McCormick, excuse me. Goalkeeper Lolo Paget. There we go. Man, just as I'm about to say something. You got 2, 3, 4 passes in a row and then just out of reach for the 5th.
Checking back in for Canfield, number 2, Oriana Janone. Nice shield by Lexi Toporser. Like she's attacking that player. Oh, wide open shot. Oh. Goal kick for Avonworth.
Chris, I think that was the first time they really had possession, space, and playing defeat to control.
Well, yeah, Tim. They took their time. They stayed composed. They weren't going forward just to go forward. They were trying to keep some possession there, and it almost got them a goal.
Yeah. Well said. Chris, they call that a ground rule double when it bounces over the fence like that.
Well, much like somebody else I know, I think you're getting your rules in sports mixed up.
Wouldn't be a normal day if we didn't say verticality. A little English on the ball. It's great anticipation out of the back. I think that's Palazzi. There it is to feet. Beat a player and just couldn't find her. Not sure what the conversation was with Coach Simone and his players, but they are definitely taking a breather to control and find feet. Foul on Cardinals.
Free kick for Avonworth.
Not a bad foul if it was intentional because they had some numbers moving forward and now lots of Cardinals behind the ball.
Goal kick for Canfield. Free kick for Avonworth.
Yep.
Free kick for Avonworth.
10th foul for against the Cardinals. Eleventh.
Free kick for Avonworth.
Under 4 minutes left to go. I feel like the outcome has been determined. You just gotta keep your team from getting hurt or getting a card. I think both coaches are going to go back to their teams and talk about their play. Coach Mahan on the other side is probably talking about, hey, we're missing 5 starters. Are all everything players out? We played tough. 2-0 isn't too bad. On the other side, I'm sure Coach Simone say, hey, it's a gritty win, it's an ugly win, but managed to get 2 goals and come out of here with a W. I think a couple players that are in the running for player of the game remain the same, but there's a couple other players who probably won't get that award but played well. I think Lena Wahib is one of them, where she has played really well, controlling the ball, winning it, getting it into space. Defensively, she's doing great. Ava Parrish is in that, Palazzi's in that. Their whole defensive line, I think, has done a fantastic job holding them to 2 shots, and one of those shots being a PK. All right, as the clock winds down and another foul gets called, I lied. I want to thank our sponsors one more time. They really do help us do everything that we do. Without them, we would not be possible to bring you this game or do anything that we do. Be aware that our all-star game, we're looking at Hubbard High School, combining it with the Mahoning Valley Soccer Coaches Association. The date exactly, we're going to try to get it just after all of the state championships, so we'll see when that comes up. And I believe that watching both games today, we have a couple more players to watch that we're going to be putting on tomorrow, posting Monday.
One minute in the match.
It's a great win out of the back. I think that's Palazzi. Or Marissa Marino, 13 possibly. Here comes that throw again. Ooh. Another 2 saves.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Well, Chris, if that doesn't solidify the player of the game, I don't know what does, right?
3, 2, 1.
All right, thank you for watching our Steel Valley Soccer Game of the Week. Tune in later to see our interviews and our player of the game.